Growing up on a generation ship is hard for countless reasons, but perhaps the most challenging part is the isolation. The ship is all you know, and that's all anyone on board knows. The outside world might as well not exist. That's why when the sunbeam reached the lighthouse after 97 generations, the Fonsifis fully embraced their new home. It wasn't long after the sunbeam's arrival when a young medical student fell in love and decided to get married. The Fonsifis don't have family names, so the med student decided to honor his partner's tradition and took her family name. Now, Dr. Osan Gordon is perhaps the most beloved doctor in the fleet, not just because he loves what he does, but because he feels a great love for all things. He is an absolute pillar of his adopted community. And now his daughter, Mary Sue, has decided to visit him at work. Mary Sue, what a wonderful surprise! And this large, greenish, bluish cat man gives you just the biggest hug. So, sweetie, let me get a look at you. Where have you been?
Just, around doing stunts and stuff like that.
Still doing stunts. God. Okay, well, I'm so glad you're here. Please come in. And he ushers you into like his private office in his medical practice. Go, sweetie, come on in, please. And he motions to one of the other people working there. Just a moment, please. And he closes the door and says, honey, oh my God. It's such a relief. Your mother and I have been so worried about. Look, I know you disappear from time to time, but we haven't been able to find hide nor hair of you. Are you okay? Are you eating?
Yeah, I'm eating. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm so glad you're here. I mean, are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I came to see you because so recently while we were doing the plunge, somebody in my crew got hurt and I didn't know what to do to help them. And I realized that sometimes like I can't wait to get somebody back to safety. And so I figured like, you know stuff about like first aid and medicine, and I thought maybe you could like teach me a thing or two, like triage or whatever.
He's got a big smile, not like a Cheshire cat kind of smile, but like a really like proud parent one. It's like, you want to follow in the family business?
I mean, no, yes, but I just wanted you to show me some tips. I'm not gonna, Dad. I'm sorry, I'm not going to become a doctor. I want to be able to patch up my friends when they get hurt.
Look, it means that you want to spend time with me, so absolutely, honey, absolutely. And he reaches into his desk and he pulls out it looks like a half circle, like wireframe kind of thing. And he says, "You remember these from school? This is a learner. We have basic, well, here," and he hands it to you, and it goes on the back of your head, and this is basically a way for base information to be instantly downloaded into the mind of the person who puts the learner on it. That one's got basic first aid, triage, but yeah, why don't you put that on, and are you free today? Because why don't you shadow me? It would be great to get some hands-on experience.
Yeah, sure, that would be good to spend time with you. I just want to make sure you get that, like, I'm not gonna follow your like I'm my own person, and I need you to understand that.
You are. I'm hearing. I'm sorry. It's just my excitement of just.
Sorry, it's not you. It's between you and Mom, but Mom especially is always pushing me to be her, and I'm not going to be her, and I'm not going to be you, and I just want to make sure that we're on the same page.
He's nodding along. He goes, "You're right. It was wrong of me to push. I'm just so relieved to see you and that you're okay." Yeah, you want to get started? I've got a couple of patients, and No better time to start than now, right?
Yeah, it'll be nice to spend some time with you. It's been a long time.
Okay, and so you spend the day shadowing your father. You see that for the most part, medical assistance for people in the fleet, it's bumps and bruises. Someone's got a cold. You did see a woman give birth. The way that it is done in the Lighthouse is that it uses teleportation technology, so that
that didn't work out on the Voyager. I should warn you about that.
They've worked out all the
One of the Naomi Weinmans is dead, and her new mom Tim doesn't even care about that at all. That's fine.
No, but babies are safely put in an embryonic sort of stasis to help transition with it, and it is safe for both the parent and the child, and mortality rate is zero basically at this point for births. When people come together, they can do great things when they put their mind to it, and it's been an interesting day. The learner that you put on the back of your head is just like when you were growing up and in school, and that's how you got facts. Facts are easy to put into a brain, but it's more important to understand how it is used, application, and then school is also about socializing and things like that. And if
there's one thing that we as a podcast support, it's having AI teach us all the information that we want to learn and not have any of our own brain chemistry involved.
And it's nearing the end of Osan's shift, and he says, "Okay, I think just one more for the day, and it's been great spending time with you."
Wait, we're just done?
Oh no, one more. I'm just appreciate.
If you wanted to, we could get a meal after this, or
I actually have a conference to get to, so we're gonna pop into this one.
The audience can't see it, obviously, but I think Chase makes a face, like a very yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay.
You follow your dad into the room, and Dr. Gordon looks at his chart and says, "Okay, what seems to be the problem, Mr. Skyflyer? Oh, by the way, this is my daughter, Mary Sue. She's going to be observing for today." And sitting on the table is Jack Skyflyer, who looks right at Mary Sue and says, Oh, this is your daughter, Mary Sue. Oh, what a welcome surprise. Hello. Don't mind. She's just going to observe. She's taken an interest in learning first aid. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what is wrong? Oh, hold on one second. And Osan's wrist communicator starts to beep. He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. There's an emergency in. I have to take this." And he looks right at you, Mary Sue, and says, "This is basic intake. We've been doing it all day. I'm going to let you handle this. But it's been great catching up on you." And your father leaves you in the room with Jack Skyflyer.
So the same look that Jax just gave me when is it he or they?
Jax is he.
Okay. When he recognized me and had that malicious look on his face, now I have that look back at him and go, "Oh yeah, what a coincidence! What a strange first meeting that we have here."
I mean, I'm here because I need medical treatment. I don't know if you're here to judge me.
No, I'm not. I just when I walked in and you seemed to think that I was somebody you've already met, you had a fun little amusement on your face. But now I'm in charge of your medical care, which is really interesting. I just wanted to put that out there. So what seems to be the issue today?
Oh, well, I was, doing a little bit of comet surfing in one of the entertainment suites. And,
oh my God, I love comet surfing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great. I try to do it 4 or 5 times a week to, stay in shape. Go ahead and make a roll for me.
For what?
We'll call it a version of an insight roll.
Okay.
You can tell me what stat you want to roll.
I feel
for
like
that.
Sway makes the most sense here.
Okay. This is going to be just a pretty easy, controlled standard.
Okay. I got a consequence, success with the complication.
Okay. You get the sense maybe he's not telling you the whole truth about how he injured himself.
I think I'm gonna purposely put my hand not in a mean way, but just subtly right on the part that would be tender, so he'll feel
yeah, and he does go. Yeah, that's the muscle. Yeah,
that's so weird. You know what? If you ever want lessons on comet surfing, let me know, because you shouldn't be hurting yourself this way doing it. Because if you're doing your form must be completely off, because comet surfing is actually done. It's actually more I'm trying to think how to describe it. I'm imagining out of character. I'm imagining instead of being standing up surfing, I'm imagining boogie board style. And somebody go, interestingly enough, you actually don't stand up upright when you do comet surfing. You actually do it laying down, so your center of gravity stays spread out to the board. So if you hurt yourself this way, you've been doing comet surfing entirely wrong. And I'm saying it, laying it on thick, as in I know you're lying to me. What are you hiding? Yeah.
Fine. I didn't hurt myself comet surfing. I sneezed too hard and pulled a muscle. Is that what you want me to tell you? That's what happened.
Is now. I mean, it wasn't what I wanted you to tell me, but now that you've told me that, I'm so happy that you did.
I'm glad my pain makes you happy, Mary Sue. Or is it Chase? I am getting that. Maybe I should call your father back in here and ask
I squeeze that tender muscle. I go, I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, if you would...
I let go of it.
Okay, if you would stop not doing no harm...
Oh, I've taken no oath.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But look, I won't bring it up again, okay? But I want you to remember that I mean, I feel like I was coerced into it through painful measures, but okay, I'll keep my mouth shut. But
all right.
The question is, when I see you around, what should I refer to you as?
If you see me without my helmet on, Mary Sue. If you see me with the helmet on, you can call me Chase.
Very well.
Or if you see me with my stunt helmet on and people are calling me MSG, then you call me MSG.
You go by a lot of names. Interesting.
Well, one is just my initials. It's actually not that complicated.
All right.
Here's a question. Who the fuck gave you Lighthouse tech in the past?
This again. I told you. I
squeezed the wound again.
Okay. Make a roll.
Okay.
This is going to be this is a risky standard.
Okay. I got a 5.
Okay.
I should have spent a gambit, but I'm not going to.
He lets out.
I don't know if I can spend a gambit when we're not on a mission.
He lets out a pretty sizable yelp.
Yeah.
And you hear from one of the other rooms, you hear your father go, "Everything okay in there?"
Yeah, sorry, Dad. I'm just still learning, and I think I accidentally pressed the wound too hard. I'm so sorry, Mr. Skyflyer.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem in here. And he looks at you. Okay, look, I
let go. Yeah.
I told you the truth. Like, I don't know where that device came from, okay? Like,
but you bought it from someone.
Someone I work for bought it through the chain of... I was too worried about...
Who's the someone you work for?
And he sends you a list of just like, here are my 89 assistants. It's one of them. I genuinely don't
someone
know.
who works for you.
Someone who did work for me.
I thought you said someone I work for.
No, someone who used to work for him. Like
Cool.
I was the head of a very large operation. I didn't handle the minutia of that, but please, for the love of God, can you stop squeezing the pain?
I promise I will stop. Actually, and then I will actually try to give him. So do I have a doctor skill now? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You do. And you don't have to roll to make him better. This is simple application of what you've been learning all day.
Yeah. I give him a space IV of ibuprofen or whatever it is. It was a pleasure meeting you today. Thank you for allowing me to implement my triage skills, and I want to thank you very much, and I hope your leg feels better. And if you ever do want to learn how to comet surf, I'm happy to teach you. And then I lean in and go, "Hey, and thanks for the sky skates. Those have been working out great for me." And then I leave.
You see, out of the corner of your eye, he just turns so red. You've made him so mad.
Oh, and I should go, you know what? I love hearing you on that podcast. You were such a good interview. And then that's when I leave. And then one more thing. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, now you've all had a little bit of time to recuperate from the last mission, and you have all been summoned to Kimberly Gordon's office. Most of you have never been in Kimberly's private office. It is located at the very top of the lighthouse, and you can only have access to it if she grants you access to it. So the 4 of you are given that permission, and you teleport inside of her office. It is spacious, but very sparse. There's like dim gray-green lighting, and it's very practical. There's a desk, there are a couple chairs, and there are a couple of personal items on the wall. And those items that are hanging on the wall are kind of the only thing that show the depth of the room. It's sort of like a bit ominous otherwise, but you can tell that you are in an enclosed space because of the items up on the wall. All right, gang. I want to hear about the mission, but more importantly, what happened afterward?
I'm not allowed to speak because my memory is a little funny. BB's just kind of swaying a little bit back and forth because technically we didn't fully heal her concussion, did we?
I believe you did.
According to my sheet, we had 1 pi square left of the time chart, so technically we did not.
All right. You're cognizant enough, and you're safe.
I'm there, but she's still.
Just for relate sort of the details of the mission, and then how we were when we returned from the digital plane. We were knocked into a random point in space time, and then go into the details about being attacked by And Killsphere will take a second here, really embarrassed, and say, Space Wizard.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, wouldn't all wizards be in space? Like, we're all in space. So I don't understand the nomenclature.
It is the least annoying part about him.
Not for me. It's like the most annoying part about him.
You're hung up on the choice of moniker.
Yeah.
Actually, I agree with Chase. It is the most annoying thing about yet. Well,
Like if we were attacked by like Deathmonger, I'd be like, all right, that was pretty tough and scary. But we were attacked and we got like just jacked by Space Wizard. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, the problem with Space Wizard is he sounds like a mascot for a fast food chain's kids meal, and I'm not for it.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't Wizzo.
No.
Killsphere's having just like a series of flashbacks to battling an alien dictator called Deathmonger for 25 years. Just having an endless, brutal conflict.
And Kimberly has been listening intently to every word. She goes, well, okay, obviously the plan was for you to return back here. The problem is I've been checking behind the scenes, and truth be told, whoever is messing with you or responsible for the Lighthouse tech, they are covering their tracks incredibly well. Frankly, the only lead I've been able to follow, and she looks right at you, Chase, was from you opening your mouth by accident in the mission briefing. And honestly, it's helped me narrow down the targets. And in front of you, there are photos of the 5 heads of the department heads. As far as I know, these are the only people who know that there is Lighthouse technology missing. Now, I don't know who to trust right now. So that's why I met with all of you in here. And I've had Beep Boop running through the computer systems of the Vagabond. And Beep Boop, why don't you just come in here? And she presses a button on her wrist, and Beep Boop is given access. And Beep Boop appears in their smatter and hologram form, more of like the humanoid form. It says, hello, friends. So sorry I wasn't there for you. That's Space Wizard. If I were there, I would have given him a piece of my mainframe. But anyway,
I think actually, technically, he did get a piece of your mainframe because he stole something from the ship's computer.
Well, that's just it. I've been going through everything, and all I can tell is that Space Wizard deleted something minuscule, something less than 1 byte. The problem is, I don't know what that. It's so tiny. Without knowing what to look for, this is taking me a very long time.
Don't you have like a time machine backup and you can just like flip to? Okay, sorry, that was me. I breaking my own rule. I'm so sorry.
That was worth it.
Okay.
Don't you have a system restore point you can?
Beep Boop, have you checked your recycle bin?
Well, it is funny that you say about the recycle bin, because as far as I can tell, none of the main systems in the ship were accessed. The only area that it appears something was removed was junk code. So that's why this is being incredibly difficult. So I'm going to continue trying to figure out what it is, but Space Wizard didn't take something. They removed something.
Can I?
Yeah, our dignity.
I mean, yeah, there was that dignity just by appearing and then saying, hello, I'm Space Wizard.
Right.
I think that really undid a lot.
That was the joke I was making, but yeah, I appreciate I appreciate you describing what my joke was.
I think the thing about humor, right, is if you explain it, it gets funnier.
Yeah.
I don't know how familiar you are with I'm forgetting the name of it, but it's a thing you can do in software. It usually happens in old Earth video games, which I'm a bit of a fan. Not defragging. No, defragging is when you have sex with a Cylon. No. So there's a thing that you can do in video games and in some software where if you can get the program to write memory values to RAM where it shouldn't be, and this is used a lot. And there's an old Earth habit, a pastime called speed running. And a lot of the time they would do arbitrary code execution by getting memory in bits of the memory where it shouldn't be, by writing memory values where it shouldn't be, and that would break the game in interesting ways. Have you done any of that thing I just said?
No, but if you would assist me with that, that would possibly speed up my search for it.
Yeah, I've got a couple of YouTube videos I can throw your way, sure.
Now, Trip, you know that I'm the engineer here. Move out of the way.
Yeah, well, riddle me this. Can you finish Super Mario World in 38 seconds?
I made the game, Trip.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. We this whole time we've been referring to you by your handle, Bazooka Beaver, not your legal name, Shigeru Miyamoto. My sincerest apologies.
Is that not where all beavers come from?
Which I thought the beaver lore couldn't get weirder. You're all Shigeru Miyamoto too? Damn. This is a dense lore. I like this.
Some of the beavers have to be Koji Kondo because someone has to do the music for the Mario games.
Actually, that's the otter because they're in a jug band.
I love how we were like,
Is any of this usable?
But really though, when you were hopping on that train, I was literally thinking, well, BB has her hacking rig always with her, and she's got proficiency in study.
Yeah, I'll send the YouTube videos to BB, and then BB can help you with the arbitrary code execution.
BB looks at the YouTube videos, and they're all hers from her YouTube videos.
Hey y'all, welcome to another unboxing video.
Now today I will teach you how to make your basic circuit. All right, let's get started.
And Trip is in the comments going, if you even understood these videos, you would know. And it's the videos that she made.
Amazing.
As this exchange has been going on, Kimberly has stood up and has sort of been pacing, and you find her looking at one of the framed items in her office. At a glance, you can tell it's a wanted poster. And she begrudgingly turns around and says, look, if that's all the shenanigans, I need the four of you, beep boop, you two, all five of you. I need you to be my eyes and ears. I need you to keep an eye on the department heads. I will say I've known a very long time. I'd be surprised if they were involved with anything like this, but we can't rule out any possibilities. In fact, I'm just going to get this out of the way right now. You can suspect me if you want to. Investigate me, but...
Oh, good, because I was fully planning to. Yeah, that was like top of my list.
Good.
Yep.
I plan on cooperating.
Shall we each take a different person then, since there's 5 of them and 5 of us?
I think that's an interesting point. I think there's something that we need to consider within the group that we should discuss after we finish talking to Kimberly.
yeah.
After we study the ship? Sure.
What's the name of the person who I was talking to for the long-term plan?
Berlin.
Berlin. Okay. She's one of the department heads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's a chief engineer.
Guess who's BB's best friend?
Is Killsphere familiar with the wanted poster?
Killsphere is. Killsphere was part of that mission.
Was BB? Because she's old-timey too.
No.
No. Okay,
It was
I
before
wasn't.
BB's time.
Okay.
Just because you asked, I'm going to give it to you. It is a slightly worn wanted poster with Kimberly's face on it. The name on the poster is Yistritos, and it is a bounty on the planet Plink Plink Plink.
Plink, plink, plink. Not Plinko?
Nope.
No, the Plinko are the people who live on the planet Plink Plink Plink.
That makes so much more sense.
And they hate arcade machines.
They can't stand the bloody thing.
They don't have a single one on the entire planet.
Other than that, they love Drew Carey.
It's strictly pachinko down there on Plank, Plank, Plank.
Hey, that's their word?
Hey, the only currency there are those little metal balls. It's all pachinko.
They can say
all the way
pachinko,
down.
but we can't. They love pinball, which is weird.
Also strange.
Tin Man.
Skee ball, brutally outlawed. Strictly enforced. Killsphere had a really tough time on that planet. Really hard.
And with that, Kimberly says, look, I'm not often in a position where I don't know what's going on. And again, I can't stress to you the importance of finding out where this leak is. So just know that your assignment right now may be the most important assignment in the entire fleet. And you can't tell anyone. So let me know when you have something. And she presses a button on her wristcom, and the four of you are teleported back outside of the door that would then lead into the command room.
Well, goodbye.
I like the idea
so
of
much
it
for
being-
manners.
I like the idea of it being like Airplane 2 where we're teleported. It's just the other side of the same door we were just in.
I hate it when she does that. She's
Yeah,
so rude.
I feel like she could check in with us before she teleports us out of the room to make sure that we're done and we don't have any follow-up questions, but that would require her to like...
Have you
give
met
a
her
shit.
before?
I genuinely can't remember. We've been recording for a while now. Hey, I have a thought, everyone. Beep Boop, you still with us?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, Beep Boop, why don't you go ahead and get a head start on analyzing the ship data? I want you to dedicate all of your runtime to that. Don't like split yourself up into pieces just to talk with us. I think that's a priority right now.
Oh, okay. And I put down what my plan was. I go,
Oh.
okay, never mind.
No, wait,
Killsphere, I have a thought for you.
What were you thinking?
Well, I have this list of assistants that worked with Jack Skyflyer, and I was going to give them to, well, originally I was going to give them to Director Gordon, but she's told us not to trust her. So, and that was probably a good call. As weird as that feels, but I was gonna see if we could reverse engineer a connection. If we could like start from their point in history and work our way forward to their connections, maybe we could find where one of these 5 engineers meets up with them in the middle somehow. But if you want to beat Boop to not dedicate any of their energy to that search, we can find another way to do that.
Just above table, Trip has a reason for wanting Beat Boop to be uninvolved. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think maybe that might be better suited to Killsphere's particular set of expertise.
Sure. If do you want, okay. Yeah.
Unless with someone else, if there's another person we can give that particular task to that you trust with it. But like, I think.
Well, we were just explicitly told not to trust anybody else, so I'm going to not do that.
That's
but
fair.
I appreciate
Yeah.
the suggestion. Yeah.
Yes, Beep Boop, please see if you can determine the nature of the missing data.
Copy that, and I will incorporate those new videos that I was instructed, and hopefully that will help yield results.
Oh, but do not click around on the algorithm. Just the videos
Yes.
that were told to you, and that's it. If you see something else, like here's the real problem with this, do not click on that video.
Yeah.
We do not want you absorbing that into your algorithm.
Wait,
And do not-
I'm getting a whole bunch of videos that so and so ruined this franchise.
No, Beep Boop, stay away from those,
no.
please.
And don't skip over Killsphere's podcast commercial, okay? That's how we monetize things. And I know you can skip ahead, but I need you to do this, all right? We need those few little piddlings of credits that we get from that.
Yes, please do not use an ad blocker. Also, disable autoplay. And funny third thing, and Killsphere cuts off the comm to Beep Boop. Trip, I would imagine you had some suspicions about Beep Boop, which is why you did that medium crazy thing just there.
100%.
Well, then why'd you let me go on for so long about the secret list of people's names?
Because Beat Boop already has a lot of information.
Fair.
Should I look into his coding?
It might be worthwhile doing a check. Here's my concern is that Kimberly said that there were only 5 people who knew her and us, and Beat Boop knows. Beat Boop is a smart AI. Beat Boop has full access to the ship, and Beat Boop also has access to the Lighthouse. We just had a conversation with Beat Boop, and I'm not 100% sure. We can't rule out the possibility that as an artificial intelligence, Beat Boop may have been hijacked or manipulated or in some way corrupted. We don't know. We only have Beat Boop's word for it that what Space Wizard did on the ship. So I think we should be a little wary, just a little bit cautious on the Beat Boop.
Well,
No, I'm with you on that. That makes sense.
Let me pull up his schematics. BB puts down her goggles and opens up files, and it looks like Operation, the game. And that's Beep Boop's file. It's like the Operation Human Body with the little holes that. So she starts highlighting the different parts.
Oh no, he has a broken heart.
He has tennis elbow.
that elbow wasn't tennis before.
I definitely want to use Construct Whisper for this because she'll be studying these different parts.
This is definitely going to be a roll. We'll call this just a controlled standard.
Okay. All right. Well, it's not critical, so I can't change a modifier on it.
Do you want to use a gambit for this operation?
Maybe. Yeah. Pass me a gambit. Gambit me. That's 2 6s and a 5. That is 2 6s and a 5.
Yeah, it is.
That's a critical success.
Working 6 to 5. Get a critical success.
Whenever there is code change or malicious code introduced, there are always telltale signs, and you can see without a doubt right now that Beep Boop is clean. Like, Beep Boop has not been compromised. Beep Boop has been telling you the truth. Is there anything else that you were specifically looking for that you want to know?
Friends, there are no frowny faces here, so he's all good.
Yeah, and you
the
can
system's clean.
You can even see that they're running the check right now. Like, they are actively using 100% of their processor. They are listening to what Trip had suggested.
Can I see if it's ghostware? And what I mean by that is that there are sometimes
A spooky ghost?
viruses,
Oh, okay.
like electronical viruses that cloak themselves, so it looks like everything's good.
With a crit, you know that there are none of those.
That's none of that. Okay.
It is clean sailing.
Okay.
One last question for her crit, just so we can like as players not eliminate Beep Boop.
Right.
is there any evidence that the thing that was deleted would be something that would affect like maybe if Beep was corrupted, but the corruption was what was deleted, like the sign of it? Like, are we saying we know for a fact above table that Beep's not the
You know for a
Okay.
fact, yeah.
Okay.
What Beep Boop said is that it appears that the missing information was mostly junk code. So something like that would not be able to affect a sophisticated AI like that.
Okay.
So yeah, but you basically just cleared Beep Boop of all suspicion with your crit.
Cool.
Okay, well, he's fine. So I'll do a little digging a little more in this trash folder to see if this code that got deleted really is junk code.
But having said that, Trip, I do think that your instinct to be careful with Beep Boop was strong and smart. And so, like, sometimes I'm a little bit too quick to trust that the Lighthouse always has good people at heart. And so I need to remember that people with other interests can exist anywhere in the universe, including in our own ship. So thank you for reminding me to not be so naive.
BB holds Chase's hand and she says, looks up at her and says, well, I hope you never change that about yourself, Chase.
Oh,
I
I'm
like
going
that
to. I
about
literally
you.
just said I was going to. So,
But I like your good heart.
but I don't want to get walked all over.
You
Well-
must encase your heart in steel. Big, pointy steel. Is that just me? No? Oh,
You're not pointy though. You're like round and smooth.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think they're referring mostly to how they extrude into this dimension. Maybe internally there's more points than we can perceive.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that we removed Beep Boop from contention there. That's taken a load off of my mind. Now all I have to do is figure out which one of you fuckers it is. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I trust you.
Can
with
I
my-
roll a
But we were-
study again to go through the junk folder?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Jeez.
So there are 5 suspects that we need to investigate. So there is Rector Gordon.
Mhm.
There is Berlin. There is there is I can't remember anybody else's name.
M-Jack,
Jack.
Osh, and Jolliver.
So there's 6.
There's 6.
Yeah, it's the 5 department heads plus.
Oh, that's right. Kimberly was added
Kimberly.
afterwards. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead. I'll handle MJack because MJack and I have we have a pre-existing relationship that I will know once I pull up the relevant document on my notes.
They are your hookup for help.
Yes.
Out of character. In character, I would know of knowing that.
Yeah. There
I
it is,
think
yeah.
somebody besides me should work with Berlin.
Oh, I got that.
I think somebody besides me or BB should work with Berlin because I think that we're biased. I think that she being your best friend means that you are going to be biased when dealing with her. I think that
Ow.
I should not be working with her because I have engaged her in a project and I'm a little bit of afraid that the project would be... I mean, look, if you think that you can see through your bias and use that to your advantage, then I'm sorry for assuming otherwise. I apologize for that.
Well, I don't know if I can. I'm finding some things in this junk folder though because I rolled a 5.
And you were looking for
I'm looking specifically like any traces of that junk code that got deleted. Because again, code entails a lot of things inside of it, and just because it's a junk code doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, what you're able to do is you're basically able to pull up 2 side-by-side versions. You're able to see the current version of the computer, and you're able to see the previous version of the computer. And it is as if you were looking at DNA, where it would take you thousands and thousands and thousands of hours to go through it. Again, what Beep Boop said is accurate. It is less than 1 bit of information, but just doing the side-by-side, like... You know when you move something from a folder and you move to another and it doesn't say, do you want to replace all or whatever until the end? That's the problem it's running into right now. So you know this is going to be a process. If you were to specifically help with it, you could possibly help it along. But just looking at it right now, there's just too much information for you to make any sort of clear depiction. But you do have access to those 2. That's your partial success. Is that you have basically the 2 prints, the previous and the latest.
Well, to answer your question, Chase, I think you're right. It looks like I have my hands full here, and BB relays to the rest of the group a little bit of what she's finding. These schematics are a bit deep, so if you want me to go down this rabbit hole, I'm stuck here for a while. I can't really look at people.
I am happy to investigate Berlin. And then above tip for 2 reasons. 1, we're both synthetic life forms. That's handy. 2, Chase called Berlin BB's best friend, and I can't. I can't deal with that.
I'm relaying what BB said to me earlier. Yeah.
I can't.
BB can have multiple best friends.
Not in Killsphere's heart.
What if
Not in their heart.
Killsphere is BB's soulmate and not just her best friend?
Aw.
Then you should tell Killsphere.
Yeah, why don't you tell
Not
people in your life
today.
they matter
It'll
to you?
be on the podcast later, okay?
All right.
We got to build into this.
We're doing the podcast right now.
I would just say in the background,
their podcast. I thought you meant our. I'm like, we're doing the podcast.
Riley, she means Munch Sphere, the podcast inside the podcast.
I want a munch.
Sphere.
that's funny.
I desire to munch.
I would say while the rest of the group is discussing with each other, you're just seeing BB in the back with her goggles down. Her hands are just in the air, tip typing because it's space, right? Space keyboard.
Yeah.
I take Killsphere aside and go, also at some point we probably should replace Trip's Urbot because I think that we should probably have a new Brian for Trip.
Listen, we can pool together and buy a surprise trip with a gift later.
Okay. All right. Well then, okay. If you're gonna deal with Berlin, I will start with.
Mm-hmm. Let's go then.
Okay.
Oh, Trip has not picked a person.
No, I have M-Jack.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
M-Jack, Berlin. Oh,
So we still need to
Chase
get Osh
hasn't
in.
picked somebody.
I said remember.
Oh, you did say remember.
It's just fun to say it. So we also have Osh and it's Jolliver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some reason, I wrote down
put Oliver.
I wrote it down, but it looks like Jollicle on my thing, and I was like, I know that's not right. So
Jellicle.
M-Jack and Jolliver
every
in charge
engineer
of
has
what
3
parts?
different names.
M-Jack's in charge of what?
M-Jack is the crew chief.
Crew chief. And then Jolliver is
Jolliver is
Quartermaster.
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 If no one else has taken Jolliver, I can take Jolliver. What's your thoughts there, Killsphere?
My thought is that, in retrospect, it's probably a really bad idea to have you investigate M-Jack.
What?
But you don't know out of character. I mean, in character, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, I thought about having Chase volunteer to take Kimberly, and then I realized after my exact argument why Berlin, I don't think Chase would be that foolish.
Yarp. Let us investigate our current subjects, then we can move
Yeah.
on to
Yes.
additional
I
ones
actually like the fact that Trip is going after M-Jack. I think
Yeah.
that'll be spicy.
Oh, it's going to be good drama. Don't
Yeah.
get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, see, Chase doesn't know that
Mm-hmm.
Trip and M-Jax had that connection, so that's why I didn't question him
Michael's
being
in-
Trip. I didn't question Trip's
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Sorry, you two flipping gender is such a hard thing for me to keep track of it mentally. But
It's
yeah.
not the thing I thought I would regret the most. But it certainly is.
But it makes sense that Killsphere is a they them. It's just
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it should be.
your real pronouns are one and theirs are different, and you guys have switched
switched
those.
pronouns.
I'm always like, make sure I don't
Freaky Friday,
accidentally
our
miss-
characters'
yeah.
pronouns.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going to switch seats.
Trip turns to Chase and says, now that we've eliminated Beat Boop as a potential point of contention, if you want to divvy up Beat Boop's time by having him, analyze your list.
Oh yeah,
that's-
I should do that.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Especially
because,
is a good idea.
BB's helping with the code stuff.
Yeah.
So that should, I think you're probably fine
Yeah,
there.
I think to save us time on recording, can I just have had that conversation
Yep.
with Beep Boop? Okay,
Cool.
You
That's
just
what I was
hear
going to do.
80s synth booping out of BB's headphones as she's
yeah.
just hacking.
It's a
into the
Unix system. I know this because I had like a whole scene to myself earlier. I don't want to waste too much time interacting again.
All right.
Okay,
Let
so
us go.
Killsphere, you are who are you interrogating?
Who am I interrogating? Berlin.
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 I don't think we've really had any contact with
Berlin.
this. It's pretty good.
Berlin.
Uh,
Berlin.
Berlin is where she has been basically nonstop since you came back from the mission. She is continuing to repair the Vagabond. So she is at the dock. You know exactly where she is.
Mm-hmm. Killsphere will hover into the dock.
Berlin, she is wearing an anti-grav belt, and she is really high up on the ship right now, and you see like that she's kind of like welding. She's got goggles down, and she's hard at work, hovering and fixing the ship when you hover in.
Yeah, I'll hover and then sort of tap her on the shoulder.
She spins around because she was really in the zone, and she's like brandishing her torch at you. Goes, oh, Killsphere. Oh, okay. So, and she turns off the torch. Like, sorry, a little jumpy up here. What can I do for you?
It is good to see you too, Berlin.
She holsters her torch. Let's take this down, and she descends to the ground.
Yeah, Killsphere will match her speed exactly in a way that is unintentionally ominous.
What's going on? I see you got your patched up. It looks real good. You look great.
Thank you. M-Jack does good work.
Oh yeah, I mean, no one knows this shit better than he does. As much as I know, he's the master. What can I do for you?
I wanted to ask about, well, something very serious, Berlin.
Oh, okay. What's up?
There has been a temporal breach. As you are aware, something like this is extremely dangerous for the Lighthouse and our continued existence. Is there anything you might know about information going backwards in time?
Make a roll.
I'm going to use...
Serling. Rod Serling.
Seriously, I haven't used this in combat yet, I don't think. I'm going to use Scary, which is a special ability I have. I have an air of menace and danger, obvious even to the most unobservant. I gain potency when trying to intimidate someone. If done immediately after a show of force, I take an extra D1, doesn't it count?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll make that an easier roll for you to incorporate that. So this is going to be a controlled standard.
Got it. I'm going to roll command.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, this feels good. Well, oh dear, I only got a 3.
Are you asking me what I know about time travel? That's not a serious question. I mean, I know the basic principles. I know how it operates on the ship. I mean, what do you want to know about time travel?
Berlin, that is not what I meant. I probably should have been more prepared for this conversation coming in. This is a problem with not actually being an omnipotent ball. Like I don't know everything.
I thought you did. I'm actually surprised to learn this information.
I know. The back of my head opens and it's like a ball full. This was fun. Gotta go. Berlin, it is very important that information, especially technology, does not move back in time. It could be extremely dangerous. On recent missions, we have encountered several pieces of Lighthouse technology in the past. Do you know how this could have happened?
I mean, no. Is this what Chase mentioned? Because there was that thing and it didn't quite make sense. But now I'm piecing together a bit. Are you saying that there's tech where it shouldn't be?
Yes, Berlin. I am saying exactly that.
Where? And she, before you can even answer, like she pulls up like a massive screen. She goes, "Give me the coordinates. Like this cannot happen."
I'm going to trust her. I'll give Berlin the information on the cylinder, and I miss the cylinder. What a great guy.
I'm really sad that I talked him into killing himself.
Hey, we could have been friends. You know, it's a shame.
If only I hadn't made him count down to his own death.
You live, you kill, you learn.
You kill again.
You kill again.
It's all a sphere.
Okay,
endless circular cycle of death.
'Tis the circle, the sphere of life.
In the end, we are all a great cylinder. Killsphere relays the technology breaches specifically to Berlin. When we encountered them and what Lighthouse technology specifically it was, which I think is so far just the cylinder.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a biggie.
She takes the information you give her and she plops it onto her screen, and you can see she hones in on the time frame before the glass marble exploded, and she goes, "Wow, okay, yeah, holy shit. Okay, I'm getting Lighthouse tech readings from the era, and hold on one second." And she is going to take an imprint of the energy signature that the technology has, and she is going to run it through her systems real quick. I want you to make a roll. You're going to get assistance with this because she is doing the work.
I'm going to roll. Well, this is to help her with, I guess, study. Study makes the most sense, right?
Okay. Take an extra die for it, and this is going to be a desperate limited.
Okay. Yikes. My best one, that was a 4.
4 is a partial success.
Yeah.
So Berlin is scanning for an energy signature that matches that of the cylinder and the bomb. Mm-hmm. And she's going through tons and tons and tons of information. She goes, "Wow, okay. This is a unique signature, and I am... Oh, hold on. I think I have something. There is another instance in this time frame just a few hours before it was at the glass marble. Hold on one second." And she's skimming through the information. She goes, "Okay, wow." And she pulls up the mission log that you had, that filed with the glass marble mission. She goes, "I'm getting the same energy signature a few hours earlier at Usum Station."
Oh, I do not like that. Thank you, Berlin. Do you know when this occurred at Usum Station relative to our most recent appearance there?
And she goes to check that, and she's hit with a feedback wave that knocks her unconscious.
Berlin! Well,
That's what you get for being BB's best friend, bitch.
Thank you for listening to Good Chaotic. The Good Chaotic crew is Châu Kate Lê, Ben Paddon, Riley Silverman, and Michael Nixon. Our GM is Dan Peck. Our theme music was created by Daphne Sacklines. Follow us on social media at Good Chaotic Pod, or join us in our Discord to hang out with other fans, share fan art, and talk about the episodes. If you'd like to help support the show, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts, or by becoming a patron at patreon.com/goodchaoticpod. And also, tell your friends. It really helps us get the word out and get new listeners. Until next time.
Have you used your Norman antivirus to crossover? Wait, no, we can't. Never mind. Those two universes don't coincide.
Berlin. Exact opposite of the like Men in Black alien head.
Exactly what I was picturing with that little alien guy.
It was like,
Yeah, it opens up and their ass is showing.
gotta go. Or like, anyway, whatever.
As Killsphere puts on a face mask.
It's just a face mask.
Is it? This is just for me and Michael. Is it the mask I was wearing as the bear in How to Eat a Bear? Just this plastic, like, Superman mask?
It is a plastic, very clearly David Corn sweat, specifically Superman face.
And then I was-
Extremely weird.
I was going American Psycho, like Patrick Bateman style.
I was literally picturing like COVID Matt, like a K95.
Every I got
over the sphere.
Seriously, every version of the image is really good.
And they're all canon.
In my head, I'm like, they don't have ears. Where do the straps go around the side for the mask?
I just picture these little
Yeah,
notches, these
little,
nubs.
little.
No, they bought one of those plastic things on Etsy that you hook the mask to on the back.
He got a set of falsies from Party City and he
Yeah.
just glued them under the side.
They actually, Lisa McGrath actually got some of those, because that's who I got those from during the pandemic. So
No, they just stuck one of those mission strip hooks on the back of their head, and that's how they did the
It's
strap.
really connected to the giant hat with the jumbo straws on both sides.
This has been more rewarding than the investigation.
So,
so far.
to recap, Superman mask, a KN94 mask.
yeah.
And then...
Like a sheet face essentials mask.
Yeah.
All right.
Overall of that.
I literally
perfect.
don't know what we're doing anymore. So. Somewhere the cylinder is actually being played by Mia Goth, and it's going, I'm a star! I'm a star!
God, I love that trilogy. Cylinder, Cylinder X, and Cylinder with 7 R's in it for no reason.
That was your mixed success.
I killed my friend!
I killed this person I've not sure I've ever spoken to before.
Well,
That's what you get for being BB's best friend, bitch.
Who is BB's best friend now?
I kind of want you to leave that in as the end of the episode. Now I know you maybe cut out you saying cliffhanger
Yeah.
and have that. Kill my friend. That's what you get for being BB's best friend, bitch.